So welcome everybody. We're going today for the first time, to explain about color meditation, or Kala Kasina meditation is called, because this kind of meditations, Kasina meditation, existed in the Buddha's time. Before even the Buddha became a Buddha, he practiced some of these Kasina meditations. Therefore, he is also teach this Kasina meditation in his discourses. It is part of a samatha meditation, it means tranquility meditation, and it suits for some people because each person is different in order to get some serenity, tranquility in the mind. And this Kasina meditation can be helpful for some people. Instead of mindfulness of breathing, they can practice this kind of Kasina. So this Kasina meditation can be divided in different parts, and we have, for example, Kala Kasina, and there are different other Kasinas which were mentioned here. First of all, we're going to explain what means Kasina. Kasina means complete, a whole disc. Is the name for a purely external device in the form of a disc. Here we have, for example, the blue color, but it is not in a square, it's not in a triangle, it's in a round shape. So it is in a disc form. So then, and this is in order to produce and develop concentration of mind, and to attain the four absorption or ecstasies, the jhanas. So then, that is, these devices had been used by ascetics in India even before the Buddha's time. So then, they use this device in order to concentrate upon and attain this kind of absorptions. It consists in concentrating one's full and undivided attention to one visible object as preparatory image, called parikama nimitta. That is a colored spot or disc or a point at some distance, until at last one perceives, even with the eyes closed, a mental image. So therefore, if one concentrates on this blue color as it is with one's own eyes, slowly, after some times, if one closes the eyes, this image can appear into one's mind. So then it is like a replica. By concentrating on this mental image, it becomes a mental reflex, which produces illuminosity. Therefore, it starts illuminating in the mind because of this concentration. And it is called the acquired sign, Uggha nimitta. Now, while continuing to direct one's attention to this image, so there may arise the spotless and immovable counterpart image called Patibhaga nimitta. So in that case now, this image is more luminous. So it can be also transparent. Transparent yellow. Formerly the yellow color was something more thick. Excuse me. The blue color will be a little bit thick. Now it becomes more transparent blue and more luminous. And together with it, that means together with this Patibhaga, with counterpart sign, image, together with that sign, arises the access concentration called Pachara Samadhi. And yes, this can be reached as called to the Upachara Samadhi, the access concentration. Access concentration is close to the jhana, to the ecstasy. While still persevering in the concentration on the image, that means if one concentrates more and more on this image, so there will be a moment when the mind sinks into the counterpart sign. The mind sinks into this. And this is actually called the attainment of the third jhana, which is a full absorption or ecstasy of the mind and the counterpart sign. So, and in this case also, the blue color becomes transparent blue, but there is a very powerful luminosity around inside the mind. So therefore, the mind sinks into this transparent blue color and gets fully absorbed. So I give an example with blue color, but it's not blue color. They have different other colors. So then, for example, if it is red color, then it becomes transparent red color. So then if one has started with red color, slowly, slowly that develops into transparent red color and the mind becomes absorbed into it. So now what happens in the mind in that period when is in the third jhana? Is it void? That means the mind is void of anything. All thoughts disappeared. No. There is a lot of things which happen in the mind. So there is applied thought which applies the mind to the object. There is sustained thought which sustains the mind to the object. There is rapture, that means a very powerful joy. And there is bliss, and there is on-pointedness of the mind. These are called the 5 factors of the third jhana, which applied thought. I give you the Pali word, which is called vitaka, sustained thought, vichara, rapture, piti, and bliss, sukha, and on-pointedness of the mind, which is called ekaggata. In that case, now you can, so then the mind is not empty, it experiences very powerful bliss by being in that state of mind. So now the colors can differ. I give an example with blue color, but if some people prefer yellow color, they can choose yellow color. And this yellow color can be in a white background or can be in a blue background. So one can see it more sharp. If the background is more dark, then the yellow color becomes more sharp or more bright. One can focus in it again and again, so till the mind gets into this absorbed. So then now, here's an example how to do so. So if one sits and so forth in one's own room, one can put on the wall a cycle which contains a color. The color you prefer. It can be blue, can be yellow, can be red, can be white color. We use 4 colors. These are the primary colors, the most strong colors which can actually have impact to the eye. So then, and one concentrates on them and mentally note for 5-10 minutes, yellow, yellow, yellow. If the color is yellow, you mentally note yellow. I give you an example with yellow. It can be blue, can be red. You have to repeat these words over and over again. So then for 5-10 minutes, you have to mentally note them. And till this image, after 5-10 minutes, if you close your eyes, so, and bring the image of yellow in your mind as a mental image. You can call it. In that case now, try to close your eyes and bring this image in your mind. Visualize it the way you have seen it. And concentrate on it by mentally noting yellow, yellow, yellow. So the practice starts with open eyes. And then slowly, slowly, you can close your eyes and try to visualize this image in your mind. So then, and by doing so, if, for example, the image disappears of your mind, you can't see it anymore, you open again your eyes and look to the original image on the wall. So, and look at it and mentally note yellow, yellow, yellow. And when you feel that you have a skull that is good enough, and you can close your eyes and bring that image again to the mind. So this is the exercise you do. You take the physical, original image. So for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you can call yellow, yellow, yellow. After you close your eyes, bring your mind, visualize it. So by doing so, ultimately after, even if you walk, you can see yellow in your mind. Even if you lie down, you can see yellow in your mind. So even if you eat, you see yellow in your mind. So whatever you do, slowly activities, it is easy to bring this image in your mind whenever you like. Sometimes it might come by itself. So, but what happens with this image? It blocks any other thoughts. Okay? So, and that is the aim, what this ascetics try to do, to block the mind with any other thoughts. Means you put this image there, which is attractive, so in a way, for some people. So, and then it blocks any other thoughts. It prevents any other thoughts to come in the mind. And that occupies and preoccupies the mind. It becomes the most prominent object in the mind. And slowly, and absorption can arise by staying 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, being in that, fully absorbed in that image. Till the mind gets very high concentration and more, and attain this kind of jhana. The mind becomes completely secluded from and rises to a high level of joy and bliss. Why? Because as I already explained before, the mind is a mental energy. If we leave it loose through our eyes and ears and so forth to go outside us, so we feel all the time something is missing us, our energy is going. Therefore now people, they need 8 hours to sleep in order to get again the energy up. Maybe 9 hours to sleep and get the energy up. So instead of doing things, these ascetics or these meditators, what they do, they try to keep this energy inside them, not allow this energy go outside, and use this kind of color, kasina, and to prevent the mind being busy with all these things outside itself. And that keeps, they feel recharged by this energy of the mind, and they can stay sometimes the whole night without sleeping, being absorbed in this image, and they feel so much energy. So this energy can create also psychic powers. They can use it, and they feel very light, so they don't feel tired, and it gives them whole bliss. Now, people looking for bliss means this happiness in material things, but this bliss is spiritual bliss. It comes from the mind itself, and it gives a great satisfaction. So they don't need to run up and down to find happiness. They can actually feel the happiness coming from inside them. So therefore now I give you here the color with yellow, but if one has other preferences, one can choose blue color if that is more attractive to oneself. This can be in a white background, can be in a black background. So it depends on your preferences. So the other color can be red color. So it should be a cycle, as I told you. So then it can be in this white background or in a dark background, as you prefer. And it can be also white color. And white color, it is something very neutral. And some people prefer it because it does not give them the sensation of attractiveness or repulsiveness. So it is something very smooth. So then in your case, you can actually see out of these 4 colors, what is more attractive to you, what makes you get attracted more. If white is more boring like that, you can prefer yellow. If yellow is too strong for you, you can prefer blue. If blue it is too mild for you, you can prefer red color. So therefore now you can spontaneously from yourself, you want to say like that, choose the color. So then, and try to concentrate upon it. So then other ways to practice Kasina meditation is also with water. So then we're not going to explain this today here, but I'm just trying to say that there are this Kasina meditation are altogether 10. There are 4 colors, and we have this water, we have earth, we have wind, we have also fire Kasina, or light Kasina. Now, for example, here people are practicing light Kasina. So they concentrate on light. That is one way also. You can see how they sit with the spine erect. So they can sit on a small stool. Some they sit on a cushion and they try to concentrate. Actually, what they have in front is a candle. And if you see very carefully, you can see that this candle creates a kind of round cycle around. So this round cycle, it is actually when the mind can't move outside the cycle and ultimately rotates inside the cycle and then gets more focused. So, and these are actually some ways how for you to understand that this Kasina is not only colors, it has also other aspects. Some people, they can concentrate on fire. For example, if you concentrate on the fire, slowly, the image of the fire, if you close your eyes, the image of the fire becomes more prominent in your eye, in your mind. And then this creates also concentration. So here's another way. For example, this is also with white color or light. You can see from the roof of a house. So you can see the light coming from the sky. And another way it is to concentrate on space. It's called, if you look from this here, look further up on the sky, there is total endless space. So then, and then you can concentrate on space. Another way it is to take this ring, make a ring and try to put it on the window, for example. Here there is a window. If you put the ring on the window, you can see space. So this ring, it is why it makes the mind not to lose track, to be concentrated inside the space. This is called space Kasina, Akasa Kasina. So therefore now we have many ways how this device of Kasina is used, but the main thing is to have a cycle. So if it is square, triangle, then the mind somehow jumps in the corners. But here there is nothing there to go out and you can concentrate better. Okay, now this is explanation about the Kasina meditation. This is the first time today. I try to be as concise and brief as possible, not to give much information, which for the beginners will be too much. So then I'm going to just remind you how to sit, for example, here in order to. So then you can sit like I'm a meditator on a cushion or with the spine erect. And now regarding the color, today, I don't think you have prepared yourself with any color in front of you, to be ready to practice. So then I will at least leave you this color here. So then I will give you this color here, yellow color, okay? Just for a test for you. Usually, in order to concentrate correctly, as I told you before, the dimension for this cycle should be to at least one span. One span means from here to here. This is the minimum diameter which a disc should have. If you put it on the wall, you can see sit in a certain distance so that you're not too close, not too far from it, and try to concentrate on it. So you can put the background also, so then you can. This is therefore for this kasina, the preparation must be there. Must be there. It is not like the breath. If you concentrate on the breath, you don't need to prepare anything. The breath is already there. But with the kasina, you have to prepare yourself. So then, and for today, of course, I don't think anybody has already prepared himself, so or herself. So then, I will just suggest. So then, if you have a laptop, I will keep this image in front of you. So then I will put the yellow color. If you prefer any other color, please tell me. I will switch to another color. So, and try to concentrate on your PC. If you have a PC in front of you, and try to concentrate on the yellow color as much as possible as you can. 10 minutes, and then close your eyes, and then try to bring this image in your mind. For a test, at least we can do 20 minutes today meditation. We can start with 20 minutes for you to test how it works. And next time, those who want to practice kasina meditation, they can have a look to this PowerPoint presentation and find out what is the color they prefer. So then, because each individual is different, you have to choose for yourself, prepare the color, and next Sunday we're going to practice with guidance how to concentrate the mind on these colors. So then, all right, this is the presentation for today. I will just conclude at this point.